Hello dear students, in this lecture we will see how to construct the finite automata from regular expression. In this problem the regular expression given is 0 plus 1 star 0 0 plus 1 1 0 plus 1 star. Now let us see how to solve this problem. The given regular expression is input from initial state, and after applying this input as initial state you will reach to final state. The given expression is divided into three parts. First is 0 plus 1 star, second is 0 0 plus 1 1, and third is 0 plus 1 star. So first part is 0 plus 1 star. Whenever this string is applied to Q0, that is initial state, we will reach to Q1. Next string is 0 0 plus 1 1. So Q1 to Q2 is 0 0 plus 1 1. And the last string is 0 plus 1 star. So Q2 to final state is 0 plus 1 star. In this way we have divided the given string into three parts. Now 0 plus 1 star is nothing but the loop. In last video we have seen how to draw the loop from the given expression. So for DFA of 0 plus 1 star, we add here epsilon mu. So Q0 epsilon on null string, then Q5 0 plus 1 loop is there, that indicates 0 plus 1 star, and again null string is there. First part and last part is same, so Q2 to Q6 and Q6 to Q5 is there with the same loop 0 plus 1, and in between these two DFA we have 0 plus 1 1 string. We have done with 0 plus 1 loop initial and at the final string. Now the remaining part is 0 0 plus 1 1. As plus symbol is there, we have to draw the parallel path of 0 0 and 1 1. So Q1 to Q2 we have 0 0 path, and Q1 to Q2 we have 1 1 path also. So first 0 is Q1 to Q7 and next 0 is Q7 to Q2 plus 1 1. So Q0 to Q8 1, and another next one is Q8 to Q2. So in this way you can complete the diagram of or state transition diagram with null or epsilon moves for the given string. From the diagram now we can minimize the automata because we have null strings. So Q0 to Q5 we have null string, so not a single string or null string is there, so we can directly give 0 1 as a loop to Q0. Then Q5 to Q1 again we have null string, so Q0 to Q3 is the transition with 0 as input. This transition is equivalent transition of Q1 to Q7. So Q1 to Q7, this transition is now Q0 to Q3. Next transition Q7 to Q2 is your Q3 to QF, because we have null transition from Q2 to Q6, and Q6 to QF again we have null transition. So Q3 to Q2 is nothing but Q3 to QF, and Q2 to Q6 and Q6 to QF you have null string, so directly QF 0 1 loop is there for QF. Similarly for Q1 to Q8 we can directly connect Q0 to Q4 with 1 as an input and Q4 to QF as 1 as input, because we have null string in between. Now draw the state transition table for this minimize automata. So Q0, Q3, Q4, QF, if we give 0 to Q0 it will go to Q0 and Q3. If we give 1 as input to Q0 it will go to Q0, Q4. For Q3, if we give 0 to Q3, we reach to QF. There is no input of 1 to Q3, so nothing is there. If we give 0 input to Q4, we get nothing because 0 input is not there for Q4. 1 input is there for Q4, and if we give 1 input to Q4, we reach to Q5. Similarly, we have QF for 0 input QF, and for 1 input we are getting QF again. In this transition table, we are getting new states, that is Q0 Q3 and Q0 Q4. So let us add those states in the transition table. So Q0, then Q0 Q3 and Q0 Q4 that we have added. Under the column of Q0, we have to combine the states under 0 and 1. So if we combine Q0 Q3, for 0 input we get Q0 Q3 QF, and for 1 input we get Q0 Q4. Similarly, for Q0 Q4, if we combine as a single state, we get for 0 input as Q0 Q3 and for 1 input as Q0 Q4 QF. Then again we get two new states here, that is Q0 Q3 QF and Q0 Q4 QF. So combine the states of Q0 Q3 QF under 0, we get Q0 Q3 QF, and under 1 we get Q0 Q4 QF. Similarly, for Q0 Q4 and QF, we get the combined transition. Now if you look at the transition table, last two rows of Q0 Q3 QF and Q0 Q4 QF are identical. So we can remove the repeated transaction or transition, and we consider now only one transition, that is Q0 or state, that is Q0 Q3 QF. And from this transition table, we can now draw the final DFA, which is shown here in the lower diagram, that is Q0. If we give 0 input to Q0, we reach to Q0 Q3. If we give 0 input to Q0 Q3, we'll reach to Q0 Q3 QF. So this same is given in the diagram. If we give 1 input to Q0, we'll reach to Q0 Q4, and if we give 1 input to Q0 Q4, we will reach to Q0 Q3 QF. If we give 0 input to Q0 QF, we'll reach to Q0 Q3, so that all thing is shown in the diagram